So I want to have a quick discussion based on something that's very close to my heart. Is that I'm looking to identify whether gaming or some gamers are driven by depression. The reason I ask is when I've played games in the past, it's often at the times when I've been more depressed in my life, and I felt that the only option for me was to spend my time was to play computer games. There was nothing else for me to do. And I've also had that seen that experience with former work colleagues. For example, used to work with two former work colleagues that would be obsessed about games. They knew everything about games. They knew all about these Japanese game developers. They talked about games every moment of their working life. They wouldn't go on holiday. They almost wouldn't leave the house because they wanted to play computer games. They would talk about the PC games that they were playing, the hardware they were playing. It was like an obsession, almost like an addiction for them. And they would also talk about how depressed they felt. They felt they had no future in life. And I'm just looking to identify if other people have seen this or other information that's out there. And I'm not saying by any means that all gamers are driven by depression. The question I'm asking, are some gamers driven by depression? And they're motivated by this kind of like this depressive thought. For example, you see some people depressed and they turn to a certain lifestyle where they might self harm, or they might start taking drugs, or might start losing their sense of identity. They drink too much, they start to take drugs, they start to live unhealthy lifestyles, which leads to a decline where they might lose their jobs and their general well-being and social status begins to fall. And they're kind of motivated by this depression, which is outside their control. I'm looking to have a discussion as to whether people can be driven by depression to play computer games. So let me know what you think. As it started 2019, I thought it was this issue that whether if it does need to be discussed, that throughout 2019 it's one that we discuss together and one that can be addressed. And over the next 12 months, we find solutions to identify how the issue of depression can be combated around computer games. So thank you.